Hey, what's up? Thanks so much for being here. My name is Nick and I'm the creator of TMLN, a new software platform for wedding pros like you to be able to better manage their event details before, on, and after the event actually happens. And I'm super stoked today to show you a bit of what I've been working on, so let's hop in the computer and check it out. All right, and before we hop in, I just wanted to highlight that if you're not on the waitlist already, go ahead and head to TMLNapp.com and get your email in there. That way, as soon as it's released, you'll be one of the first people to know, and the first several hundred people will get really awesome discounts on the service once it drops. So yeah, make sure to get your email in there. But here's our first look at the login screen. So let's go ahead and sign in. If you don't have an account already, which I don't expect you to have one, just click on the sign up button and you'll be able to create an account super easily. But let's go ahead and sign in. And once you're in, you'll be presented with your event dashboard. So you'll see that I have a few events already created, but let's go ahead and create a new event. And while I'm doing that, I do just want to highlight that everything that we're going to be able to do here on the web app is also going to be available on the iOS version of the app that should be out soon. So like I said, get your name on that wait list and you'll be able to know as soon as it's available. So let's go ahead and create a new event. And as soon as that event is created, you're brought directly to your event details page. And on this page, you'll be able to add a variety of different details about the event, like the locations, the notes, the timeline, which we're gonna dive to in a second. You'll also be able to see a full list of vendors that's involved with the event, be able to assign a main point of contact, and when the entire event is done and all the photos are done or the videos are done, the photo video team, they'll be able to add the links directly to the event page. So from here, let's go ahead and start by adding a location. So I'm gonna put a really awesome spot here in Reno, and I have the address here right now. Add that. Awesome. In the notes part, I see this being a really awesome place to be able to put the names of the maid of honor or the best man, maybe details about the bride and groom's parents or certain preferences that they have that they shared with one vendor that they think, would be handy for others. So that's a really awesome spot to be able to save those types of notes. Let's go ahead and dive into the timeline. And so the whole point of the application and the reason why it's called TMLN is because what I've done is built some really awesome ways to seamlessly make a really smooth timeline for the day. So no more PDFs, no more Google Docs, nothing like that. Everything's gonna be right here in the application. So let's go ahead and add a couple events to happen throughout the day. And you'll notice that when creating a timeline, you can choose to either add an individual event or add events in bulk. I'm gonna go ahead and add a couple events in bulk, and that's just gonna ask for the event title or event name, when it's gonna start, and how long that event is gonna be. So maybe we can do ceremony. And the ceremony might be at 3 p.m. Cool. And the ceremony is gonna be for an hour. Let's go ahead and add another thing. Let's do cocktail hour. And you'll notice that from our previous input, it's gonna already give you a suggestion on when to start the next one. So from that 60 minutes, puts the next start time at 4 o'clock automatically for you. But cocktail hours also gonna be for 60 minutes. Let's add a third one, maybe guests invited into reception space. And that one will be at 5 o'clock, but it's only gonna be allotted 20 minutes. So same thing, when we add that next event, it's gonna do that math for you. It's really, really cool. But we're only gonna add the 3 for now. So let's save those 3 events. And as you can see, they get added here to the timeline. So from here, this is really where the mobile app is gonna really shine as far as how it's gonna get managed throughout the day. So let's dive into the mobile app. And the mobile app is really awesome because it takes everything that you did to prep for your event at your desk and brings it to your iPhone or your iPad at the event. So let's go ahead and launch the app. And as soon as that's open, you'll see a couple of things. So you'll see the events that I already had made and the new one that we made, Jacob and Margot. Let's go ahead and pop that open. Once that's open, you'll be able to see everything that we just did. So you'll see the notes, you'll see the timeline section. We can add a main point of contact, but you'll also see the location. For example, for that Elma State location, you can directly open it into your Maps application and get directions right there. Now for the timeline, let's go ahead and see that, and you'll be able to see everything that you created on your timeline right there on your phone. Now, what's super powerful about the app and the timeline being dynamic and live is that, let's say something happens and the ceremony needs to be pushed back 20 minutes or 30 minutes, something like that. So it's right here from the edit timeline event page, you'll be able to go add 30 minutes. You'll immediately see that the start time gets updated from 3 to 3:30. You can also color code it however you want, but let's go ahead and update that event. And you'll immediately see that the ceremony has been updated to 3:30. And so, variety of really incredible features on this application. I'm super stoked to get it out for each and every one of you. But there's an awesome first look at the application. Feel free to drop any questions or anything that you have in the comments. Look forward to seeing you on that waitlist, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.